Hey guys, the Langbanger here. I have a new deck profile for you, and it's my Elemental Hero deck. Not exactly sure what to call it. I mean, you could call it Gemini Heroes, I suppose. You could call it Miracle Heroes. I mean, people have a lot of names for it. But as always, I'm going to have the full deck list downstairs in the description, and I'm going to be going over a certain few cards that I'm using, just because I felt like talking about them. First, I'm going to go over some weird monster choices, I guess. Everyone knows how good Thunder King Rai-Oh is. It's such a good turn 1 summon. Now it fits this deck because, one, it shoots your opponent down from searching their deck and such. That's really powerful. You can negate a special summon, which sometimes the deck can have trouble with that, but not really, because if you have access to a absolute 0, it really doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But yeah, he acts as a light type monster, and you can use him for Miracle Fusion, so that's really, really good. Now, the next card, D.D Warrior Lady, also a light type monster, but the thing is, odds are you're not going to be able to remove a monster with this card unless you ram this into like something yourself, because most likely your opponent's going to be using up resources just to get rid of this, because they're like, man, I don't want to lose my monster. So that's what makes this card so good. Unless, you know, they have something that they can afford to get rid of and they really don't care. But, you know, odds are they're going to want to use maybe a Smashing Ground or maybe summon Bryonic and bounce, or, you know, something. They just want to get around it. It's as simple as that. The next card, Elemental Hero Heat. There is debate, and I'm kind of debating it as well. Elemental Hero Heat, it gains 200 attack for every elemental hero you control, so automatically he's at 1800. He's a fire guy, so he is a target for mask change, and he's also a fire guy for Nova Master. So it is a really powerful card, but the debate is to where, did I want to use this guy or did I want to use Evocator's Chevalier? That is a level 4 Gemini, so that is a fire type, but it's also a Gemini Spark target. So I really leave that up to you guys on, you know, which one you want to do. I decided to stick with this guy just because he's searchable, and basically he just becomes a bigger guy if you have 2 guys on the board. So, and then of course the spell cards. You have Super Polymerization. This is easily the best card in the game. Now, hear me out before you guys start going, oh, this guy's a freaking idiot. But if there was a Dark Fusion, this card would be used in 3. Why? You cannot do anything to this card's activation. It is so freaking good. Shien can't do anything. You can't do Solemn Judgment. You can't do Dark Bribe. You can't do anything. You can't play a single card to it. It's automatically going to go off and you're going to get a fusion out. So it's really cool. You can do Super Polymerization to go in Draco Equeste. You can do Nova Master. You can do Absolute 0. It all depends on what your opponent has. You can, of course, just use the guys on your side of the field, but odds are you're just going to want to save at least one of those monster slots for a monster that your opponent controls. And then the last card, Miracle Fusion. This deck does work like a toolbox, kind of. Absolute 0 is a Raigeki, so you can go into that if you have an E-Hero and a Water type monster. You have the Shining, which you need an E-Hero type and a Light type monster. And when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 2 guys from your Remove from Game pile. So automatically playing this just nets you your 2 cards back. So it's really neat. And then Nova Master, if you can bring that out, which I'm not using any other fire type monsters besides Elemental Hero Heat, but if you do get Nova Master out, he does put in work. He can get over Stardust, and he just draws you cards after cards after cards. So it's really neat. Now I'm not main decking any wind type monsters, so it's kind of unfortunate, but that's kind of where your opponent like comes into play, because you can wait until they have like their last Tengu or something like that, and you know, Tornado is just a banger. So that's it for my deck profile, guys. I'm done wasting your time. Let me know what you guys think of my deck list. Let me know if you guys have used this card at locals or regionals or anything like that. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you use your deck differently or anything like that. Also subscribe to my second YouTube channel. It's Magic the Gathering only. I'm going to have a link somewhere up there. It's probably been up in the video the whole entire time. So yeah guys, that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Peace.